Well, a roaring display of military might will zip through our skies this coming weekend. It's time again for the annual Joint Services Open House Air Show, and some yearly favorites are headed to town today. The Air Force Thunderbirds will be swooping in formation above our region at about 3 o'clock this afternoon, so don't be alarmed by the sound and sight of that. And if you want to check out this weekend's air show at Andrews Air Force Base, just get all the details at our website, wjla.com.
6:03.
Well, get ready for a roaring, soaring show. It is air show time.
That's right. The annual Joint Services Open House will kick off today, and our Courtney Robinson is out at Andrews this morning. So, Courtney, what's going on out there? A lot of activity.
They are getting set up, getting ready for the day, and everything's going to be happening rain or shine. So you should definitely come out, even if we see a little bit of rain. We have so many different types of aircraft out here. You have cutting edge things, also World War II replicas out here. We have the Memphis Belle, one of the bombers that was the first bomber to complete 25 combat missions out here. This is the 57th Joint Service Open House here at Andrews Air Force Base. Absolutely exciting. They're going to be commemorating the 65th anniversary of D-Day. In addition to that, you're going to see an F-22 demo. You have the Liberty jumpers out here, the U.S. Army parachute team, the Golden Knights. They were out here speaking with us earlier. They are celebrating their 50th anniversary, commemorating that out here. Just a lot of excitement. And coming up, we're going to be talking with the U.S. Air Force Thunderbirds. As we all know, it's incredible to watch them flying in groups of 6. They have some of their F-16s out here. I don't know, Brian, can you zoom in over there? With the red tips, they have their fighter jets out here, and they'll be going up throughout the weekend. A lot to look for in the sky, but as I said, also on the ground as well. People will be able to walk through and see these things up close and personal. Allison and Doug.
Always a great time, yeah. Courtney, thank you so much. And good to know it's rain or shine.
That's right. I mean, some of the planes cannot do their aerobatics, I know, if it's coming down hard or something like that. But
right.
You can certainly look through all the planes and all that sort of stuff. 6:26 right now, and we've got
And I'm Courtney Robinson, live from Andrews Air Force Base. We're gearing up for the 2009 Joint Service Open House. It's a bird, it's a plane. No, it's the U.S. Thunderbirds. Coming up, hear from them.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. It is 6:45 now, and it's a big weekend around here, and you want to keep your eyes trained on the skies for aerial stunts and split-second precision.
That is because the annual Joint Services Open House Air Show is zooming into town at Andrews Air Force Base, and our Courtney Robinson has been at Andrews all morning long with a look at what's in store for us. You got the Thunderbirds with you, Courtney?
I do. I have cool. Thunderbird number 12, Captain Jason McCree. He's the public affairs officer for the U.S. Air Force Thunderbirds, and they are going to be one of the many demonstrations that you're going to be able to see in the sky. You've got the Golden Knights, the Liberty jumpers, all out here showing off your skills. What can these, people who come out here, parents, if they want to give their kids a little peek at what's going to happen, what can they tell them?
Well, they can tell them it's going to be a great air power demonstration opportunity. I mean, there's going to be lots of great air power stuff going on around here. So we invite everybody to come out, whether they're out to see the Golden Knights, who are absolutely phenomenal, or the Thunderbirds, or any of the other great acts that are out here. We invite everybody to come out. It's going to be an absolutely great show here at Andrews Air Force Base.
And tell me, we've talked about this. This really is joint service. You've got the Army, the Air Force, the Marines, the Navy, the Coast Guard, the National Guard. I mean, everything out here. For you all, it's total force as well.
Absolutely. It's absolutely total force for us. This is the first year for for us to have an Air Force Reserve and an Air Force Guard pilot on the team ever in the history of the Thunderbirds. But even more, what's pretty great about this particular air show is it's joint in nature, meaning, like you said, you have the Marines and all the different components. And really, that's how we fight overseas. There's 30,000 airmen that are overseas, and there's lots of people overseas right now that are doing great things for this country. And it's neat to see us have an air show here that is in line with how we're fighting overseas.
In our nation's capital, really, and also even just on the ground. If you walk around, you can see all the different aircraft here. You've got everything from the cutting-edge things to also the World War II replicas. Tell me, just looking ahead, though, toward some of the demonstrations that you all will have. You were giving me a preview of something that I definitely don't want to miss. tell me how fast you guys are going and also one of the demonstrations.
Yes, we're flying very fast. You know, at one particular demonstration, one maneuver that we do, there's a closing speed of about 900 miles an hour between the two aircraft solos that kind of turn at the very last piece there. But what's neat though is there's lots of demonstrations, and when I watch them, what I really think about is the training and the emphasis on safety, really, that the pilots put on how they fly their aircraft, because they're literally training from November till March every year, and it's just neat to see them go through that process and then put on a great show for America.
Captain McCree, thank you so much for being out here with us. And there's one maneuver called the sneak pass that he was letting me know about that you don't want to miss. It kind of sneaks up on you. You want to have your hands over your ears, making sure your eardrums don't get blown away. Just a lot going on. Again, it all starts today. This day is reserved for military personnel, for their families, that sort of thing. But again, all weekend long, and it's happening rain or shine. Allison and Doug.
Okay, well, have a great time,
Yeah.
Courtney. Thank you.
It will be fun. Courtney, thanks.
All right, it is 6.
Or you could call it some high-flying fun coming to Andrews Air Force Base this weekend.
Local families can see some of the most advanced planes in the military at the Joint Services Air Show. Natasha Barrett's live on our satellite center with a preview for us tonight. Natasha?
Well, Leon, it is a great opportunity to be able to stand on the flight line at Andrews Air Force Base this weekend and see aircraft from all branches of the military up close.
Fan or not, it's hard not to enjoy the show in the sky. In some cases, these pilots are flying 900 miles per hour. That's the U.S. Air Force Thunderbirds, 6 F-15 Fighting Falcons ripping by in daredevil maneuvers.
We represent over 700,000 airmen that are all over the world, and really, I mean, for me, that's very humbling, and it just makes me want to do my absolute best every single day.
And this year, the Golden Knights are hitting a big milestone. 50 years as the U.S. Army parachute team.
When they look up, they'll see what looks like little comets sort of like flying through the air.
What this team does is impressive. The Golden Knights jump from 2 miles up, and the landing takes skill. They have to hit their target. That's the size of a medium pizza.
That's what we call going to work. So you're going to lock in, you're going to have your elbows in nice and tight.
Also on display, you can see what the military flies right now and replicas from World War II.
America gets a chance to see their sons and their daughters on what we do on a daily basis. Just a snapshot, but what a great opportunity.
Looks like a lot of fun. The air show is going on today through Sunday. There will be a F-22 demo and jumps commemorating the 65th anniversary of D-Day. Live from our satellite center, Natasha Barrett, ABC 7 News.
Natasha, thanks a lot. Coming